He wanted to see her, wasn't it? It had been a dozen years since Swordfu School. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news. Not that he still loved her. After all, she was his enemy. No, it was solely because know your enemy. But it would be great to see her. Even if they faced off across sword points, as they'd done so many times at school. The world was a less interesting place without her.
Yes, tell that to yourself. It's fairly clear.
This chest contained blank passports from 15 countries. And something useful.
Yep. Only 5 more ores for the last upgrade. Nice. Sorry. There's a door. Okay. The sound suddenly stopped. That's kind of weird. Oh, that fixed itself apparently. Oh, horse. Only 3 more.
This chest was really horrible. Get it?
Containing the urge to facepalm. I just had to take the strange path. Which these two. Just enough horse! Yay! Perfect. But not enough to level up. No? Oh. This way it is, I guess. Right? Right. Any interesting piece of
Wouldn't
information?
this gauntlet look swell with that jewel in it?
No information for now, but everything is maxed out now. And I have like critical chance, elemental shell breaker. No, nothing I'm interested in. That's another platform. That's a chest. Not even sure why I bothered anymore, but it's a chest. That's a red door, which probably just contains another chest. But since those chests usually have gems, then I guess there's a use for actually trying, right? Might as
The new
well.
pathway made Renato curious.
Ow. Oh, I could have gone that way. Maybe. Oh well. What matters is energy on kill. Oh, that's interesting and useful. And gears, which I suppose aren't really all that useful. Oh well. Let's go this way then. And let's activate this.
He couldn't
Going
do
down.
worse with Zenobia than he'd done with the core, could he?
Probably not. If anyone actually still remembers what happened, he basically blew a hole on reality. So yeah, I don't think he could do worse than that. Ooh, sewer level. I don't think I've seen this before.
These things really slice like ham.
I found a hidden portal. Physical resistance. Gate.
Renato wasn't entirely sure how he was going to capture Zenobia. She'd be expecting him. And he didn't have Lapino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core?
Maybe because the results tended to be disastrous.
These streets were familiar. The Swordfu School was closed now, but he had been down that street 1,000 times. He knew that pub. He knew that alley. He knew the alley behind it much too well. No wonder Zenobia had chosen to invade this island herself.
Makes sense, I guess. Also close to level. Sorry. Oh,
Renato had once invested in a jewel store, but it lost money because someone kept robbing it. Twist, it was him.
Okay, yeah, we've seen this already. Feel free to pause if you want to read it again or something. So maybe this time without, you know, the bunny, rabbit, whatever.
Sometimes, all you
Still
know
not enough.
is what you know. You know?
Yes, I know.
It was all coming back to him.
And level. Oh, really now?
What he'd remember next.
The silly, silly game.
Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed. Oh, he'd forgotten how beautiful she was. How sleek. How soft. He tapped her on the shoulder with his sword. She vanished. And he suddenly noticed he couldn't move except his mouth. In fact, soon he couldn't keep his mouth shut. He told Zenobia everything. Skyripper, the Iblistone, even where the secret rebel base was, until he was hoarse. It was some kind of truth spell. A talky truth spell. She called her father by Farspeaker Toad and filled His Majesty in.
Really?
But why didn't he get the core? Croaked the Farspeaker in something like His Majesty's croak. Because I missed you, darling. Renato grinned. He doesn't even know why, frowned Zenobia. That makes no sense. It's a trap, shouted the Emperor. I'll meet you at the outpost, and I'll bring my interrogators. If Renato came face to face with the Emperor, maybe he could assassinate him. But maybe it would be smarter and safer to turn Zenobia against her father.
Well, let's try this one, right? Makes sense. Well, let's try.
What are you doing? Asked Zenobia. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He asked her. She shook her head. He told her. His Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him an eater of souls, an immortal. But to seal his bargain with them, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. She was stunned. Furious. You're lying. Under a true spell? It's a trick. You can't prove that. Take me to the observatory, and I will.
Ooh. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Please comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to fulfill details. That was a little bit too fast, huh? Anyway, bye bye.